can go to this page and watch us have a conversation. And I don't know where that page is. Share event? Oh, I don't know that I want to do that. What are you looking at? Nothing, just my face.
Yes.
So basically, anybody who's watching is just looking at you, looking at me.
Hmm.
So in broadcasting, silence is dead air.
This I know. But listen to this. So I had a curiosity
Yep.
about if this. This is personal. It may not be interesting to anybody, but I was thinking about Vlogtober and how boring my vlogs are, and I wanted to. I'm worried that I was thinking that people would be interested, after we were having our talks and stuff to watch our vlogs and interesting things like that. But they aren't very interesting right now. So then they're going to watch and they're going to be like, this is boring. And then never listen to them when they actually get interesting. So then we get to put penis in the title or something.
Oh yeah. See, yeah.
I
That'd be
caught on to that, Debbie.
hashtag SEO. Um, yeah, no, it's important to start off strong and capture your audience. Um, and our attention span as a society is like stuck to Vine videos, which is what 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So, and they tell an entire life story in 6 seconds. Something about a broom in a mom's car. I don't know. Um, dead air.
I'm noticing.
I'm also trying to see how to control the control room because I think it's whatever is being broadcast on my screen is what's being recorded. And so
Oh,
it
I
goes
can't
back and
control the
forth.
control room.
Oh, let me give you back. This is a new eject. All right, so share control room.
Hmm.
See, I didn't do any research on like where shit is. Normally, I like do kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, we're just learning through experience. We're learning together.
I don't know what this means. Features disabled. Camera man.
But so I feel like it's a lot of practice, but I hope people don't get bored watching me practice. I think the launch of something bigger has to be bigger.
Well, I think what you're practicing is yourself, and that when you launch something for people that you want to look at it, that will be something else. So what you're doing now is you're talking to the people who want to hear your voice.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're not trying like what you're saying isn't TED Talk
Right,
material.
right.
It's just people want to hear you about talk about your day or whatever it is. So
Yeah.
I spent earlier tonight or yeah and yesterday. I mean like catching up on people's videos and stuff, and there there's nothing happens really, but you get to know these people like, and it's weird, and their little quirks and the things that they like and the styles of recording that they do because then you can get ideas, but it's boring. It's just like you're hanging out with this other person while they do something like talk to themselves or go through
Hmm.
100 doors and just record every single
Sure.
transition. That was their vlog for the day, and I'm like, that's awesome.
Hmm. I wish I could get. I don't know how to splice stuff together yet, so
Oh,
it's always just be
so
talking.
that's why you should get a program that can do it. There's probably one built in somehow. If you do, are you recording in your blah blah
Phone.
blah? You are recording on your phone. Is it
Yeah.
being backed up to the cloud
Yeah, I think so.
to Google?
To Google. Yeah.
Are you ever, if you log into Google um, if you get more used to Google Plus,
Yep.
and it backs up all your videos and stuff, and it
Right.
will auto put them together, and that might be good enough for your vlog. But you can also there's
Mm.
video editing in there, and then also there's video editing in YouTube itself. If you get used to the YouTube system,
Mm.
I use an app called I'm gonna say it right. Viva Video Pro, VIVA Video,
Is
one
that what you
word.
sent me?
Yeah, and
Okay.
that's just the one that I'm using. But I paid like a couple bucks for the pro version because I hate
Yeah,
ads.
yeah.
Um, but the there's a bunch of different kinds. It's simple because it automatically finds videos that are I've taken for the day. It's sort of set up for daily vlogging
Mm.
in the way that
I
it
like that.
works, and there's limited options because what you're not reinventing the wheel.
Right.
Um, so that what was the question?
And really, like, well, yeah, no, there wasn't a question, but you were talking about somebody splicing together
Oh,
doors,
splicing
and like,
together. Yeah.
yeah, I haven't been recording my day because I don't know how to splice them together yet. You know.
So, do you know understand the like you have a file, right? And then you want to clip off the front and the end of it to make another file, right? You understand that concept? Like just it's like
Oh yeah, no, I
building music.
understand it conceptually. I've just never done it, and I have never done it with a program.
Oh, then it'll be totally easy because you just import the file and you'll be like, where do you want to start? Where do you stop? And then you create a clip. And then you have like a bunch of,
Individual.
and then you close that and then you open all the clips that you want for the day and then you have a little bucket of clips and then it makes
Yep.
a video and that's it. And if you want, there's additional transition things that you can hit and there's you can add
Yeah.
layers of music or sound effects or stuff. But they're all really like it's really simple and easy. I mean, it's easy for me, so I think
No, no,
I think
it
it'll be
probably will be for me too. It sounds like it.
um and then you can upload directly to uh uh the YouTubes.
YouTube. YouTube.
Dead air.
Make a sound.
Yeah. Yep. Um,
We won't have dead air when we're
well,
doing it for
someone's
real. But
viewing
now we're
us.
just. What's that? Who?
So
Oh
one
my
person
goodness,
is
who is
viewing
it?
us. So
Nuh-uh.
Dekai Craig. He's a bear.
Ah.
I don't recognize his name. I'm clicking on his profile. Let's stalk him now.
He likes penis. Is that what you said?
No, I said I'm gonna click on his profile. He's a is he a vlogger? Oh, so slow. He's adorable.
I. Oh, I gotta look.
And now,
The guy that
now
feeds
it's not
homeless
interesting
people.
because now we're just stalking him because it wasn't interesting
But
before.
make it interesting.
It's not.
I'm bored.
So
Help the situation.
help what?
Help the situation.
Help what
Make
situation?
it interesting.
Oh, it's that's not the point. The point is this is just we're having a conversation.
It sounds like you're speaking in tongues. You're all breaking up.
Oh, am I? Oh, it's because I turned my phone on.
Sounds good.
I think the phone is a devil machine.
I don't have my devil horns on anymore.
That's fine. You're too close to the camera. It won't. Your horns are out of frame. I still don't understand
My
why.
life?
Nope. I do not understand your life. here. This is.
It's my forlorn face.
I'm not looking at you.
I'm forlorn.
Hold on. I'm going back. Okay. You're forlorn. Forlorn for what? That's an adjective towards something, right? Or no, past. To be past.
Forlorn is a state of being.
I know, but what is it? It's longing for something in the past.
Mm, no,
For or longing for something in the future.
it's kind of like melancholy. Let's see what
Find
it. Is
forlorn, pitifully sad, and
that what
abandoned
it
and
says?
lonely. Yeah, unlikely to
Yeah.
be unlikely to succeed or be fulfilled.
Yes.
Ugh. It comes from a bit, to be forlorn is Old English for depraved, having abandoned, morally abandoned.
I
So
feel
it had
like
nothing to do with what I thought it did.
the last thing you said, morally abandoned feels true, but the rest doesn't feel true.
You feel morally abandoned?
No, I
Did
feel
you
like I
say?
kind of morally abandoned everything.
You've
I was
morally
writing.
abandoned.
I kind of wish you were a fly on the wall when I was writing with Bria because she told me about like I don't know, just kind of the puritanical way she tortures herself about being a bad person, and I'm like, I don't ever feel that way.
That would be Jesus Christ.
Has done this to her, or I am Jesus Christ.
No. No, just Jesus Christ's fault. It's Jesus
I don't know
Christ's
that
fault.
Jesus. I don't think he casted a lot of judgment.
Something about pain and it's
Oh,
the
martyrdom.
Christianity has to you gain enlightenment through his pain and suffering or whatever.
Mm.
So you then are required to take that on.
I think I'm a bit more Buddhist in nature. I don't think any of it really has any value, judgment, or meaning.
Nope.
I think everything makes a difference, but I don't think anything matters. But I also think it all contributes to where we're going, wherever that is.
Pluto? You want to go to Pluto?
It could be. Well, I've been there.
Pluto's not a planet.
Shut up.
It's not.
That's what they say. I've accepted Pluto into my heart. Technicalities.
Well,
Some people would say, no, I'm not even going to say. I don't know.
I was
Specifications, living
I was
thing.
looking up at there's a photo on my Chromecast that's really like it's black and white, sad beach with a bench on it. It's just so depressing. Looking down at me. Anyway,
Wait, say that again?
there was on Chromecast has photos that cycle through or whatever, and it's
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
it was a black and white beach with a bench just sitting in the sand, nobody on it.
It is a little bit sad.
It was real sad.
Forlorn.
It
Might.
might be forlorn. Yeah, it's a for. It would. I would describe that as a forlorn photograph. I could use that hashtag. Oh. So
I'm having a lot of heart. I'm having both a lot of heart and spiritual crises, and also like total non-caring, all at the same time.
I have a lot of attachment recently.
You have a lot of attachment?
I have a lot more attachment recently.
Is that what you?
Yeah.
Oh, tell me about it, please.
No, just it's just generally the same. I mean, I'm more attached to my house. I'm more attached to my job. I'm more attached to my relationships. I'm more attached. Like I care. I'm starting to
Mhm.
care. It's
The
annoying.
ice is melting.
It's annoying.
It's
Um,
awesome.
yeah. Um, so that's super detailed, I'm sure.
It's
Uh,
not at all, but
yeah. Um, yeah. I don't know what to say.
it's the right time of year.
Yep. Have you? This is real narcissist. This is a narcissistic
Go ahead.
question. Have you watched any of my old vlogs from Vlogtober of last year?
Yes.
Okay. When? Recently?
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched them before too, though. I watched them
Yeah.
when you made
No, I'm not worried about you. Like, I'm just
them. I know, I know.
because they're bad. I mean, they're fine and good, but
They
it's
help me feel it's fine about whatever I do.
yes. Every
It's
time you're like,
interesting.
oh,
Well, no,
okay.
but you still have splicing in there. So as long as you have splicing and I don't, I feel like you're better.
Well, I am better, but it's small potatoes. This is
Hmm.
yeah.
I
Um,
watched Aiden too, and I'm like, oh, okay.
do you get it? Oh, you might watch this. His cuts aren't fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yes.
I'm no fucking saint, especially with my one shot. I can't even be bothered to cut.
Hmm.
Um, because it's one thing to not know how to cut and not cut, and another
Hmm.
to know how to cut and not cut. And you're like, I
Hmm.
just can't even. I can't even. Um, his cuts are he's it's he could tighten it up because he has a really good energy voice,
Yeah, he does.
but his editing needs to be tighter because you lose the momentum of the sentence to sentence. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. So if you're watching this, Aiden, I'm saying constructive criticism with love. And I don't
Yes.
know what I'm talking about, so please don't hate me. Um,
It's good. I'm.
uh-huh.
And so energy is good,
Yeah.
and not energy is bad.
Yep. You remember what I said about the 10% or whatever?
Yes.
Can you feel it?
Yes.
Because you're recording and you're already kind of down, like energy wise. Not you, but
Hmm.
one. And
Yes.
and you're recording and you're like, okay, I'm totally in it, right? That's fine. And then you watch it back and you're like, it's so slow.
Hmm.
No, because in your head you remember every single thought that you had, and
Right.
you're like, that
Exactly.
took 4 minutes to like go, but really in real life it was half a second,
Hmm.
and so
Yes.
you realize that people can't see all that other shit,
Right.
so you just got to keep rolling with it and keep the energy high. At the end of the one yesterday's video, yeah, because I was pointing it down from me from above, and I was talking, and I was on like a whatever, and then it was time to end, and I couldn't remember what I was gonna do to end it, and my brain stalled out, and you can see it just looks like I stop talking, and then I make a face, and then I'm like, oh, I don't know how to end it. Okay, I don't know, but I remember recording it, having a sort of like mini panic attack
Yeah. I
because
know. I know that feeling
you're
already.
like, I recorded all that like
Yes.
2 minutes of stuff, and I'm gonna fuck it up.
Yep.
So I'm like, and then, oh shit. But nobody can actually tell.
I've had that experience too. And I was talking midstream, and I only had one take to do something because Bria had to go to bed, and that she was just gonna be bitchy if I didn't do it. So I only had one take, and I couldn't stop. I didn't know what I was gonna say, and I couldn't think of anything to say.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So I talked slowly for a minute to stall, so something would come to me to say
I
about
saw it
my
happening.
picky fingers.
It's so gross.
I know.
Oh, ugh.
Hey, it's real though.
I had a better answer for you
What
than what
answer?
you asked me what my bad habit. Oh, I had a. It was about waking up late or something, but I hit record. I was like, I had a couple clips going,
Uh-huh.
and I thought it was recording, and it wasn't recording. And then I got up and took a shower.
Yeah, I
And
thought you video. I thought you said you video responded something to me.
well, that was the. Wait, what?
You said you told me you video responded something to me.
Right, a video response is literally like me making a video in response to something that you said.
Right, but I never saw it.
It it was in yesterday's video, and it was any both the last two videos. It's not like what do you mean you never saw it?
Okay, I gotta look. I didn't.
It's not like a thing. It's just me talking.
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah.
just me responding to you. Like I say,
I'll
I don't
do.
remember what the other one was, but yesterday's was the bad habit.
I mean I didn't see yesterday's because I've been in a car and I was home
Oh,
for 9 hours. That's I gotta see that one.
you might be one behind. That's
Right.
fine. No, I said you asked what the bad habit was, and I said that it was that I have to be early
Yeah.
for things. I have to go to the airport
Mhm.
or whatever, 3 hours early.
Mhm.
That that day, I had recorded a clip of myself in bed waking up late, but it didn't record. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm. I gotcha.
There's no point to the story anymore. um, my coworkers are chatting about things I'm not gonna say out loud on
What?
the
Is
internet.
this secret business stuff?
Uh, Let's go with yes. Uh, uh
You and I are pretty similar in certain ways. I realize.
oh,
Hmm.
in what
All the
way?
time when people ask me questions, I either answered their question, which actually wasn't really their question, or I point out how unspecific their questions are, or
Say that
not
sentence
clear.
again.
I said that from where
I
you want
don't
me.
know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so people ask me questions, right?
People ask you questions.
Yes,
Uh
they're
huh.
asking me questions about whatever, and I often either just answer them literally, but I'm not answering what I know they're gonna ask me, and or I point out how unspecific their questions are, and or yeah, I guess that.
Cool.
I just noticed that it is also a trait that I have. I don't notice it so much with you because you don't do it very much with me.
I don't do what? Ask non-specific questions.
Yeah, unless you do, and but sometimes your questions just don't have all the words in them. But
Sorry. This is a series of adverbs.
yes,
uh, yeah. I notice that too. Sometimes when I watch videos, I'm like, wait, what am I talking about? I have no idea what's happening.
I know you do. It does come out in your videos a little bit. Not
Uh-huh.
as bad, not as much as it can. Let me tell you, but
Right. Well, and I'm sure it happens. It happened more. Well, maybe it's probably happening more because I'm talking faster now. I don't know. Like my old
maybe
videos,
it'll
it's like
happen less.
slow
Well,
and like painful to watch, and now it's
hmm.
like fast, and you're like, it's not even that fast, but it's like, I don't know what train you're going on. because my goal is to not pause.
Right. Yeah, 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 yeah.
And I also think about transitioning into and out of, because you can think in cuts, which is a
Hmm.
bizarre experience. And I saw it most prominently when I recently edited. Did you watch that video Silence that I did with Hank Green? I recut Hank Green's video.
No.
Okay, so the Vlogbrothers did a contesty thing. It wasn't a contest. It was just like a homework, basically. But they had a writing prompt and a video editing prompt, or a video recording prompt and a video editing prompt, like to help people make better videos.
Hmm.
And so Hank uploaded a Vlogbrothers video that was uncut. So it was just it was 20 minutes of him trying to record a video.
Hmm.
And then it was your job to edit it.
Oh, that's fun.
So
Oh,
I
cool.
edited it out. I edited it to the opposite of what a Vlogbrothers video is, like, because Hank really, really doesn't like silence at all, and
Hmm.
so he cuts really, really tight, and he cuts his breaths over his other breath. Like, he's really good about his S sounds and blah, blah, and carryover sound. So he cuts really, really tight. He doesn't like any silence. So I cut all the silence together into just the
That's
silence.
awesome.
Um, but doing that whole process was I was watching him vlog like he would start a sentence and it would fall apart and he would just start over, like he would just say like good morning, good morning Hank, good morning Hank, and he would go on in his little like whatever until he would get the sentence, get the sentiment out, and then he would start and then he would do it again because he would just cut all those sentences together.
Yeah,
So
that's
once you learn how to
a lot
cut,
of work
you can
in.
start thinking about thoughts. And you're like, I riff for 30 seconds, and I think about how I cut into that space and then cut out of that space. And then I think and mumble to myself for a moment. And then you look at the camera and you say another thing for a little while, and then you blah, 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 blah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So then you just record, you're like, you have a 7-minute clip with like a bunch of little clips together, and then you just cut out the parts that you wanted, and then that's your video.
I want to see that. Will you send me the link to that video they posted to edit?
Yes. A link in the doobly doo.
Did you
I loved your doobly doo or whatever you said. Link something in the comments, but your video is sideways, and so you're pointing down.
yes.
I was like, that's perfect. Uh, Classic. Mm. Am I doing this right? I don't know.
Always. Never.
I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to control the camera and speak and listen at the same time.
Yes. That's true.
And all I'm doing is swapping between one camera and another camera, and one camera which is talking, and the other camera which is not talking
Hmm.
until the
That
other
is,
camera is talking, and then I forget to swap because I was listening. You can't see what I can see, so it's okay.
yeah.
But if you ever rewatch this video, which is like an hour out of your life that you will never get back, um, then you'll see what I just did.
Ah. I want to do it for that reason.
uh, uh, I'm gonna rewatch this whole thing as soon as it's over, because I'm gonna be like, I need to like learn everything about how the mic works and what I did wrong and didn't do wrong, and what I sound like when I'm mumbling in a conversation.
You
Because this
director
is a
note.
whole different recording apparatus. Because you're talking to somebody on a laptop computer.
Right. Take notes
I always do.
that I can see though.
This is the most okay. So I'm just gonna share this thing because it's next to me in bed.
Oh, I'm excited to see what
It's not. I didn't buy it,
it
and I think that that's an important distinction
is.
in how you think about me as a person.
This is probably going to shape it.
It came in the mail, and it was addressed to a person on the next street up.
And
Uh,
you opened it.
we brought it inside. Someone brought it inside, and then we never put it back outside. And then I just put it in my mailbox, and for like a couple days, and I was like, I guess still just be mine now. So now it's mine. Um, it is the Spectacular Fall Fashion Vogue. That's like this thick.
Oh,
It's like humongous.
that. Oh.
And I love it because it's pretty and there are pretty things in it,
Mhm.
but I hate everything that it stands for,
Mhm.
except for I'm in love with it. So there are all those problems that I'm having.
I see that. That is a conflict.
A
Do you
full
feel
page
conflicted
ad,
enough?
a full page ad is like $250,000.
Yes. Wow. There's a lot of full page ads in there.
It's basically all full page ads. But I did read
Mhm.
a really good article by a person who I love, whose name I forgot because I'm not that smart, and she won't be in here. She's the lady that came up with the wrap dress. What's her name? Diane Vagenstein. Uh,
Vagenstein.
that was inappropriate.
It's
Gloria Allred. I don't know what the fuck was her name. You know the
Gloria
lady. It's
Steinem.
Gloria Steinem. Oh, Gloria Steinem.
I don't think
Um,
she came up with a rap dress.
they came up in
Missy Elliott.
the wrap dress. You know the wrap dress? Do you know the wrap dress?
Yes, I do.
It, what was her name?
I have no idea.
See, these are the banes of live video. I could Google it, and it would be a lot faster. But instead, I'm flipping through these 856
I'll do
pages.
it.
Wait, because you're bored of me flipping through here?
Yes.
Because you don't care about who this person is? Anyway, it was about getting old. It was really good. Anyway, it's somewhere in there. But
What'd you say?
she was
Shoshana
like,
needs to read it.
yes.
She's horrible.
But that's Shoshana's problem. Is she's not horrible. Um, it's just about how if she knew, it's the same shit. If she knew what she knew then, now, what she knew then, she would have done things differently. But she has no regrets, and she is way more in love with herself and her body now than she ever was when she was in her 30s, I guess, is when she started in the industry. Your face is frozen, and it's just you. What time is it? It's only 10 o'clock. It's almost time for bed. I am just going to keep talking out loud and play on my phone and play on the internet while you lag out and don't come back. So I guess that this will be the end of the video because I do not want to keep talking at all. Alright. Alright. Good night, Internet. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm sure. Or something. I don't know.